If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Today is... Today's...
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So I'm gonna show you.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world. All at once.
People keep wondering, encountering the unknown.
They're coming! They're coming!
They are starved for the truth.
Do you think there could be others?
Why would he make such a vast universe? Yet save it only for us?
I don't like that sound. That sounds scary. That I don't know what that is.
Sounds fake scary.
The trailer was, but I like that sound scared me.
Of like the alien like transmitting or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, welcome to the show. This is your host here, Lord Lips, with another installment. This is a special installment. We are doing, as the year is coming to a close, we wanted to, get together and comprise like a list of different things that we're into. Obviously, we have the Homie Review in the building who on that page is covering all your needs for movies and shows. So we wanted to get together and kind of close out the year with a stream on our favorite movies of the year. So everybody, welcome to the page. Go ahead and plug them to your TikTok, Hunter.
The Homie Review for the movies, and then if y'all into reading, Books with Bros, me and my guy Khalil.
That is the plug right there. That is who we go to for movies and books as well. I wish Book with Bro was on here because he could talk some movies too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But what you think about that trailer? That was your first time seeing it?
Huh?
Was that your first time
Yeah.
seeing it?
Yeah. I'm not a big trailer guy. So I think that one, trailers give way too much of the movie away. I've always thought that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of a trailer that I've seen that made me want to go see the movie so much more. They just don't get me like that.
Whose name comes to mind?
Jordan, I don't know. And because the thing is, like, I don't mind watching before I go to the movies, but almost every single time I watch it, I'm like, nope.
Jordan Peele's movies don't make you do that? His trailers?
Right. I mean, yeah, Shane calls him the trailer guy.
Yeah, he's king trailer guy.
I don't remember Get Outs, but I'm assuming that Get Outs did because I remember we was there opening night, and
yeah.
I'm assuming that one did. Us did too.
The man, trailers can get. I'm a sucker for trailers. I'm not a sucker for commercials. I'm not a sucker for infomercials, but I am a sucker for trailers. And I'm with you that he said I'm a trailer slut. I'm a fan of a good trailer. My favorite part of the movie theater is getting there and seeing the trailers. Boom. I was about to say that too. I love. We've seen a horrible fucking. What movie was we going to go see when we seen that Megan 2.0 trailer? That was fucking.
That was Final Destination.
That was so fucking horrible. That was literally the worst trailer I think I've ever seen. But I like, even when we went and seen Final Destination, I think they had the Phoenician trailer when we went and seen Final Destination. Or some movie I seen, they had, maybe it was with my parents, but I could be sold on trailers. Now, this trailer in particular, you said you feel like some trailers give away too much. This one, I don't think this one was real close to the vest. This one didn't.
Yeah. Also, with some trailers, when I watch a lot of old movies and old classic movies, once I'm done with the movie, I'll go back and watch the trailer just to kind of get perspective. Depending on the movie, I've went as far as back to go back and like just type in, for instance, The Shining opening night, and there's always like people, um, who like you just get a feel for the theater of you just get a feel, right?
Yeah.
Um, but especially with some directors slash actors, I don't even want to know what it's about. One of my favorite movies, one of my favorite movies is Fight Club.
Yeah.
I think that if I would have went in to know what that movie was kind of, if it had a twist or if it did, I wouldn't have liked it nowhere near as much. It was the fact that it blew me off my seat during the twist where I was like, oh shit. So there's so many trailers that I watch because like I said, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy going to the theaters early and watching the trailers. So I do enjoy that part. It's part of the experience.
Right.
Um, but even when I watch those trailers, usually all it does is rule movies out. Usually I'll see a trailer and be like, that
I
sucks.
don't want to watch that.
Not
Yeah.
watch that regardless.
For sure.
Sometimes, and then usually I already know the movies I want to watch. It's very rare for me to see a trailer I've never heard of. Me watch a trailer and be like, ooh, I might want to watch that. It's just rare.
Yeah, Jody said she don't like trailers for the same reason that you don't like trailers too. So yeah, I mean, I can see that. There's some movies, especially new trailers, they definitely be get. I can't remember which trailer. Oh, it was him, the movie Him, which we'll discuss. That trailer, it showed everything, and then I was holding out like that was the criticism when the trailer first came out. People in the comments was like, "This is showing everything. I hate this," but I hadn't watched the movie at the time, so I'm like, okay, maybe. I ended up watching the movie, and we'll talk about it later. But that movie, the trailer showed every fucking thing. Like,
And the crazy how you just before the stream you asked me what's some movies I didn't even think about that movie. Remember, talk about that flop was
that
crazy,
was a
Jordan.
crazy flop. What was the movie that we said had the biggest flop this year? Was it Frozen 2 or what was that? Was it? Did
Not
Frozen
Frozen 2. No, Frozen 2 is a classic. It was
No,
Snow White
Snow
or
White. It was Snow White. It was Snow White.
yeah,
Last year it was the Joker. Was that last year or 23? Yeah, last year, 2024. That was the
last
Joker.
year.
That was
The
the Joker.
Joker.
Yeah, that was
Biggest
the
flop
Joker.
of the year. I still haven't seen that movie.
I seen it, but in passing, so I can't really give commentary on it. But I did see it, but I had it on like background.
I'll
And
watch it one day, and I just got to get past the musical part. Usually at this point, bro, if it's a musical, I'm already like, I don't think
well, have you that gives me a good segue? Have you seen Wicked, the first Wicked?
I haven't seen either of the Wickeds, and for
That's
that boom,
probably
right, no, I
damn.
don't believe so. Yeah, um, but I mean, her family and her sisters and stuff love Wicked, and Wicked definitely took shit that whole whatever that genre is by storm.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, it's the same genre as Wizard of Oz and shit, ain't it?
yeah, it's more kiddie than the Wizard of Oz,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's a musical. I mean, I guess the Wizard of Oz is a goddamn musical, but Wizard of Oz is fucking etched. Like
Yeah, oh, for sure.
it's not even close.
I think
It,
that we talked about it before off stream. I think I don't know where it would come up on list of greatest movies of all time, but I think it's probably the most notorious or recognizable
yeah,
movie of all time. I would say.
yeah. I think it's just gonna be a hard day for you to find someone who's never seen the Wizard of Oz.
Right, or at least heard about it or
Or
referenced.
yeah, like
Something.
imagine really going to see someone like Wizard of Oz and then like, what's that? It's
Yeah,
like,
never heard of that. It's like, what rock have you been under?
what rock have you literally been
Really?
under your entire life?
You don't know about the lion that had to go get courage?
Yeah, so I don't the Wicked thing and I don't really knock musicals. They're just not my thing. So
They're not my thing.
I just don't even really watch them. Or
Well, I mean, you grew up on like I guess when we was coming up when we was young, my older sisters used to love Grease. You ever seen Grease?
I've seen it. My sister like Grease. I think Tyler like is it Grease? What's the other one? There's another musical in them back then days that's a classic.
There's West Side Story.
No, that's a classic, but it's not Grease. It's with John Travolta, I think.
Huh. Shane said there's definitely an art to trailer making. There definitely is.
Yeah, there is.
I think Jordan Peele is really good at it, but I mean,
Matter of fact, a trailer that I didn't hear about, and because for this year perfectly, Weapons. Weapons was a perfect trailer because
yeah,
I didn't hear nothing about that.
yeah,
Went to the movies months before, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
yeah.
So that was one that worked on me, but it has to be a really
And
good
they
one.
didn't do too much either.
Yeah, and they didn't do too much. They didn't ruin nothing about it or nothing. That's a perfect trailer in my eyes.
He said there's a. Are you able to see that comment?
Yeah,
Go ahead and read that comment for me.
there's a way to captivate a viewer and make them want to see the movie without giving the full story of the movie for sure, and that is hard to do.
Yeah, because I got comments on Facebook. Oh, was it called Hairspray Hunter?
Hairspray, yeah.
Hairspray. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was called. So,
Okay.
but Tyler loves one of those. She might love both of them, but yeah, my sister loved those. I've seen both of those. But even still, I like my High School Musical. That's nostalgia shit.
I know you did.
That's all nostalgia.
That literally blows me. When's the
Definitely.
last time you've seen that?
Not way sooner than you think. Me and Tyler's watched that
Really?
for sure. Me and Tyler's watched that at the old house. So within the past 2 years, we watched them.
Damn.
Still vibing.
All right. Well, back to this trailer. So this new movie, called Disclosure, which I like the name and I like the idea and I like the director. Obviously, right? We like Steven Spielberg. What did you? We got off course. What did you think about the trailer? You said.
I mean, I'll go watch it because it's Steven Spielberg.
That's what I told Zach because he was just like, oh, you was shitting on it like 10 seconds into the trailer. I was like, I'm gonna give Steven Spielberg the benefit of the doubt. But that trailer, I mean, and I really wish he would have tapped on some like who's these actors? I mean, is this a British movie? What is this? I mean,
No, that main girl was the main white girl who was at the news actor. She's Emma. That's Emma Blunt, I think her name is. She's a
okay,
good actress. She's the main actress in Quiet Place.
okay.
Um, and I knew the older black dude too, but yeah, I didn't know.
But man, here's the thing. I wonder if you remember, and I was going to ask you this before. At the beginning of the year, when me, you, Shane, and Khalil and Holden hopped on, we all did a stream at the beginning of the year. You remember that?
Yeah,
We played a preview of an alien movie on
for
there.
sure. And
Remember?
it was like not him or us, but it was like
Something like that, one word thing like that.
yeah.
That's what I thought that this was.
Mm.
Because I haven't heard from that movie.
No, that's been came out. Horrible.
What?
Yeah, that movie came out.
I need to see that. I wanted to
It just didn't make it in the theaters or nothing like that. It was just like low budget as fuck.
Damn, I wanted to see that. Let me check Facebook again. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, overall, long story short, not really a fan of that trailer. Like I said, I'm gonna always give Steven Spielberg the benefit of the doubt.
When's it supposed to come out?
That's supposed to come out early next year. Disclosure is in 2026, early next year. So I'll go. I don't even know if that. And here's the other thing, too, to set up the viewers that is on here. There's also a difference, and I'll let Hunter touch on this. There's a difference between movie viewing experience and a movie that you want to watch at home.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. What do you think? Is that a movie that you would go see in theater? I would see it. Let me clarify.
Yes.
I would see it in theater. It didn't. The trailer didn't make me want to go see it in theater.
Right. You would go if we was all going. You'd be like,
Yeah.
cool, but it's not like you're right. Yeah, I do. Only because with a little caveat is I don't really know where the theater's going to be at in the next 5 years.
Okay.
So any big movie, big release, big shit, I'm trying to be there.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah, I do think that next year will be a blitz for movies.
I think so too. I think we've seen a resurgence in movies the last.
We did
couple
this
of
year
years because
we
people
hit,
forget that whole COVID era really happened and that writer strike really happened. And
yeah. I made a
that.
TikTok and I said, y'all, I live right by a movie theater and I pass a movie theater every single day, and I'm glad that where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Because every Friday, Saturdays, that theater, that parking lot be full,
Yeah,
especially if something comes out. And then someone commented like, "Yeah, that's dope in your area, but like overall in the United States, shit's still down." And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Damn,
I bet it is. I know it is. You know, we talked about it. There's no way to get. It's never going back to prime.
no, yeah,
Waiting in line 25 minutes. People would
no,
literally, if that was the case, people would literally walk out of the line and go back home and try to stream it or something.
yep,
Because we just live in a society where it's like a convenient. Everything's about convenience. And it's
Yep.
not really about the experience anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'm with you. The whole movie experience is totally different. I mean, it's why, you know, you think of your first dates with your girl, or, you know, some of your earliest memories with a group of your friends and stuff like that. It's all based around the movie theater.
I never understood why movies is the date thing. It's like so I can sit next to you the entire time and not talk to you.
Right. But
I never understood
you know
that, but
what else is going on.
yeah, that's true.
You know, that's a little
That was the back in the G day.
Yeah, back in the G day. But I mean, it's just a nice little way to, you know, because if someone comes over to your house for the first time or whatever, and you're kicking it like a girl, you might throw on a movie. It kind of like eases,
For sure.
It just eases everything.
Throw a movie on.
Throw a movie on, and hopefully, you know, a good movie. But you know, girls sometimes don't be into real good films. They be into other shit. But yeah, that trailer wasn't my favorite. Okay, so. Anybody in here? I'm going to start. Let me see where it's at. Anybody in here? All the viewers, y'all can let us know what y'all believe your favorite movie of 2025 is. What we're going to do is try to chop through. I got some lists pulled up. I got the box office list pulled up. She said back, LOL. Okay. I don't know what you mean, Mahadia. But
I mean, I'm back again. That's pure hate. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to chop through a list and see if we can narrow down our top 5 favorite movies of this year. Because like Hunter said, I think there's been a serious resurgence in Hollywood. And never mind. For better or worse, man, we missed the Hollywood producers. Do we not?
We missed those times when they was making those movies, is what we'll say.
I'm just saying, bro, if it took a little bit of Harvey Weinstein green cop to get us Forrest Gump and different movies like that back in the day, shit, that's a trade-off I might take.
Hey.
All right, so here is, let me share my screen. We're going to start with box office. Here's the domestic box office. So grossing movies of the year. They got Minecraft movie at number 1. Have you seen that?
I cannot believe that. No, I have. I don't understand people's fascination with Minecraft.
Me either. But that, man, if you can find a niche, I mean, if you're able to find a kid audience like that, see,
that shit ain't even kid, bro. That shit is.
Is it geek? Is it like what's
it's like, yeah, because Khalil and Holden, they'll have little errors and all them will get on Minecraft. It's like my cousin Austin loves Minecraft and like
at this stage
today.
Yeah,
it's
I can see that.
I don't know. I've never got into Minecraft ever, so I don't really get what it'd be about. But yeah, that right there tells you how popular it is.
I gotta move this one. Hold on, so we can see. Are you able to see that full screen?
No, all I see is like the numbers, but I don't see the movies.
Hold on, guys. I got you. But here we go. All right. So here we got Minecraft, Lilo and Stitch. I forgot about. Has anybody seen Lilo and Stitch? The second.
I did forget about that.
That was live action. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. Got the box office.
Hold on. I got B. Mitch said the traditional theater is dying. Warner Brothers / Netflix deal just put the cherry on top of that. Let's talk about it. Man. Netflix. I had a dream last night about this, bro. I had a dream about this literally last night that that Netflix ended up buying up YouTube. But I mean, yeah, B. Mitch is exactly right. He said Minecraft is the best game ever. People say that. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, but other people say that has like the most players or whatever. Like, it's up there in the gaming too. So yeah, I believe it.
And Shane said it's brain rot to build.
Yeah.
And I think Mahadia said she's seen Lilo and Stitch and it wasn't the best. Yeah, I mean that's kiddie shit, Lilo and Stitch. But this Minecraft thing, I did not. If you would have polled me just yesterday, I would have never said Minecraft. Well, if I would have known, I didn't even know it really dropped this year. If I would have known, I would
I
have said,
did.
oh,
He has Jack Black and shit in it.
no, my lord.
You know if I go Jack Black?
No, bro. I do not like
We was just on
Libra, whatever that movie was, where he's jumping off the road.
Nacho Libre.
That movie fucking sucked, bro.
That's a classic. That's like a cult classic. I didn't like Nacho Libre either, but he got, bro. You don't like Jack Black? He got classics.
He had the
bro.
early. He was like the Anthony Anderson of white people
Type shit because he's always just extra and dancing and just doing some silly ass shit.
And he was always in those little films. Man, we don't get films like that no more.
Even School of Rock is crazy because I used to hate School of Rock. Like I used to like School of Rock, but for some reason it used to be on TBS or something. It used to be on a channel every day, and it used to drive. Bruh, School of Rock used to be on.
I know I've heard of it, but I've never seen School of Rock.
You've never seen School of Rock?
I've never seen School, and I know it got a crazy cast.
I mean, I don't even remember the cast. It's just
it was a classic.
I don't even.
It was not a classic.
Yes, it was, bro. It really was. But it's like a cult classic. But most people know Najee Libre. It just drives me crazy. I did too. That's what's funny. But I'm just saying, you know what movies that I wish they brought back a little bit? Like epic movies.
Epic movies, bro. I was just talking about that, like the disaster movie.
Them disaster movies they were so stupid that was like everything ain't gotta be so damn serious anymore.
I think I know, yeah. I think we'll see scary movies coming out in 2026, right?
Scary Movie 6, yeah, but like when Terry has told us that Kai Cenat's in it, it kind of
real shit.
It kind of blew me a little bit, bro.
Let me see if I can get us back. Where are you at? You went somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
No, it's just you.
Huh?
No, it's just you. We mean where I go, like you ain't just do it.
Hold on. You disappeared, but yeah, I mean, I'm not wild about this whole Kai Cenat.
But I'll go watch Scary Movie 6 in the theater. That'll be another one of those big movies.
For sure. Yeah, you got to get some popcorn. You got to be.
I was just up and then went away. Yeah. There
we go. But yeah, let me go back to this. Well, let me answer these questions. Let me get to these comments. Shallow How Jody says, "Do you guys remember which movie you watched at theaters?" Yeah, we watched Weapons this year and Sinners in the theater this year, and Holden drug us to go see Final Destination.
Sure did.
And also Avatar is much better in the theater. I also think the movie theaters are going to be done soon too. Yeah, Avatar is definitely a movie you got to watch in the theater. I definitely agree with that. You have to watch Avatar in the theater. I haven't seen this new one. Have you seen the new Avatar?
Nope, I still haven't seen the second one, man.
Man.
Yeah, I've just been. It was crazy. When I just rewatched Nope a couple months back, I restarted it, or I started it and got to like the first 40 minutes of Avatar, and there was still like 2.5 hours left. And I'm like, oh my god! And I just paused it and never got back into it. But I am going to. I'm going to watch it. Definitely going to watch it sooner than later. I might go see the third one in the theater. I ain't gonna lie. I might watch the second one here within the next week or two, and then go see that just on Dolo or something. But I lost interest when everybody came out and said it's dope. It's the same story told again and again. It's like maybe they're going to do something creative.
Man, real shit though. But you haven't seen the second one, so you might. I mean, shit. You can't be.
Well, I heard the second one's kind of just like the first one.
You can't have Avatar. Yeah, it is. You can't have Avatar fatigue. It's basically Pocahontas.
Right, yeah. And it's just like it's more people who care about visuals and shit like that. And don't get me wrong, I do care about visuals. That's a big that's it's people who like look at that and they just want their eyes to be pleased. And that does matter to me, but it ain't like they be too long too. Yeah, their movies are super, super long. What's the runtime on this one? I think it's over 3 hours. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. Last movie we just did when we went to see Killers of the Flower Moon, bro. Oh yeah. I'm down with them super long movies in the theater because I get to a point at about hour 2 where I be thinking, Rob, I start to Googling how how long is this movie? And I start doing the math on that, and like, godly, another, like to where it starts feeling like 3 hours. You know
A
what I mean?
chore,
That's not
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
It feels like a chore, and
yeah,
you're like,
exactly.
what much more in this story? Yeah, I've done that to not mad movies, but I've done that to a couple of movies where you look up and you click the remote to see how much longer is left because it's like, dude, this story is done. The second one is just to move the story along, yeah. And I mean, I haven't seen Fire and Ash, and I can only imagine. I'm gonna watch it today. With my nephew, but I can only imagine because I think the first one you get a lot of the forest in the first one. The second one you get water. This one is fire.
You get fire, yeah.
So, like you said, to your point about the ambiance, I'm real big in the ambiance, as you know. Like I'm real big in visual. Like I don't like CGI. You know, I do not. I mean, I like appropriate CGI, but I don't want it to be too CGI. But if you can, the first two avatars, I will say they're definitely visually pleasing. They're visually pleasing. So. I can only imagine this one having a crazy fire scene at the end or something that red. So I'm
For sure.
I'm gonna tap into that. And I was shocked. The thing is, you know, let's be real. With Avatar, they had promoted it a little bit last year. Then we didn't hear nothing, and then just towards this last little fourth quarter push, we started seeing trailers, and they started pushing it again.
Yeah,
I mean, we were like, man, for this to be an Avatar movie, I haven't heard a lot of moving and shaking about it.
Especially supposedly like the last one.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing a lot about it. People didn't seem like they was anticipating it, but then it did come out, and people have said good things about it.
Yeah, I've heard mixed.
You heard mixed?
Yeah, I've heard mixed.
I haven't seen any like reviewers or I haven't read any reviews or anything like that. But yeah, just people on the ground that I know have told me it was dope, but you know, you got to take that with a damn grain of salt. Grain of salt. So back to box office here. We got Lilo and Stitch. We talked about that. My audience said that was mid, so that's done.
I ain't like well, I'm not gonna say I don't like, but the original Lilo and Stitch is always overrated to me.
That's delusional. That I won't.
It just is.
That's delusional. You said that, Shane. Do you hear him? Remember he said that we tore his ass up. That is.
I can give you 10 to 15 better.
Like Pixar type movies.
Easy.
Give me 10.
Off the dome?
Give me 5.
I mean Pixar as far as like Monsters Inc.
Okay.
Is Shrek? What's Shrek's DreamWorks?
Yeah. Shrek is DreamWorks, but that's all in the same vein to me.
I can literally any of them. Ants is better than that.
Toy Story.
A Bug's Life. Toy Story.
Ants is not fucking better than fucking Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, it is. So is A Bug's Life. So ain't A Bug's Life.
What?
So ain't
No,
A Bug's Life.
Bro. Those were always. I had the VHSs of those. Those was always B tier. Like those was not high end.
Bro, and then we can really get to like the classics like Little Mermaid and Pocahontas and like Iron Giant and like all of those, and like they don't even come close.
Yeah, Lane said no slander and Lilo and Stitch. Yeah,
it ain't even about slander. I'm just saying it's always been overrated to me.
It had good music. It had good music. It had good scenes. It felt good.
Give me Moana over Lilo and Stitch.
He said, I don't know what your beef is with Lilo and Stitch. That's a good story and movie. Characters, all that. Man, iconic characters.
It's not a beef. It's not like a bad movie.
For some reason, he does not like sisters, grown sisters that have to take care of their daughter. With no dad, no parent. Boy, Bug's Life ain't better than Lilo and Stitch. What the fuck? That's what I said.
If y'all keep putting L and S, y'all gonna drive me crazy.
Little
Mermaid is overrated.
Overrated as fuck, bro.
It is. I agree.
Whack.
But it's still
whack. The songs are
no,
whack.
it's not. Yeah, what? Under the
Sebastian. I like Sebastian. He's the only one.
I'm having a brain fart too. If I really start looking, it don't make a top 10. It don't make after the Lion King and
yeah. I mean, if you put 90s movies and shit like that in there, like the 90s classics that we got, Aladdin and all that shit,
not even close to those.
Yeah, it's not because it don't tell those movies are so OD because like we talked about before, they got the central stories, like they got the children's stories already imprinted in them.
A Bug's Life is a classic, and I just rewatched.
I love A Bug's Life, but it's not Lilo and Stitch. I love
it's better.
And Ants, get the fuck real.
Ants is good.
Ants is cool.
I just watched Ants this year, and
it's not
good.
even bad. It's not A Bug's Life.
Same level. No, I'd give me a Bug's Life over that, but still.
You like shit like Shark Tales. I hated
No. I remember I told you I hate Shark Tales. Shane likes Shark Tales.
Shane like Shark Tales.
Shark Tales was, bro. I rewatched Shark Tales
Like,
last year and it was horrible.
why would you watch? Oh yeah, Finding Nemo. Boom. Why would you watch Finding Nemo
Finding
and then
Nemo.
like Shark Tales?
Bro, Shark Tales is ass.
Shane's
Like,
not nuanced. He's not nuanced enough. He said, "Yeah, Moana is better than Lilo and Stitch, but not really, just only because of the song." I will give I Love Bugs Life. It don't got the
half the depth.
It don't. It don't. Well, no. Bugs Life is deep.
Look, man, all I'm saying is I never had a beef with Lilo and Stitch my entire life. It was cool. Whenever I had it on DVD, it was cool. It was never one of my favorites ever. Me and Tyler just rewatched Lilo and Stitch 2 years ago, maybe, and I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
just said Shark Tales goes crazy. Fuck y'all.
No, it doesn't, bro.
I did not like Shark Tales, bro. It came out like 2 years after Nemo, Finding Nemo. Why would I?
Bro, Shark Tales is ass, bro. That's another one because me and Tyler, she likes those Disney movies, so we'll watch those every once in a while instead of watching all my serious ass movies.
You gotta balance it out.
I gotta bounce out a little bit.
Right,
So we'll watch those.
Daniel Day-Lewis movie, and then watch Shark Tales.
Exactly. And nah, Shark Tales that's one of them we watched and it was horrible.
Bro, y'all are what is going on? Everybody,
it's a good comfort movie, right? See that's when you know when people say comfort, they're literally saying, "Well,
background, I'm about to take a nap."
Right, it makes them seem like that's what they put on when they was a little kid to comfort.
But they did have some good songs on Shark Tales, but they had like Brandy on there. They had like those type songs on there for sure. Junior needs to watch Lilo and Stitch for sure.
Need to is extreme. He will eventually, but need to. He'll be just fine without watching that.
And I mean, there's other like movies out there like the shit we grew up on. Like what's the one with the bear? In the woods.
With the family of the bears.
No, not Bernstein and the Bears. Y'all know the movie with the fucking bear, bruh. There was a couple of those movies, but even shit like the Dalmatian movie. What was that called?
101 Dalmatians was good. I like that. Fox and the Hound was good. Shits on Lilo.
What was the classic bear movie when we was growing up, bro? It was in the early 2000s, bro.
I don't remember a bear movie.
Bro, you gonna know it, and when someone names it, you're gonna be like, yes, bro. You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. It was like a super huge movie. But Jungle Book.
Okay, yeah, I do like Jungle Book. Jungle Book was good. The thing is, I've heard that the live action that dropped like 5 years ago now or whatever that was super good. I haven't seen it.
Have you seen a movie called Spirit with the horses?
I don't think so.
Spirit is good, but yeah, those are all like C tier or B tier.
What do you think about the new ones? Because I've even watched a few like Soul, or
I heard Soul was really good.
I heard it was good too. I haven't seen it, but like Tyler, she works at a daycare and shit, so she watches these movies. And I watched Zootopia.
I heard Zootopia was good.
Zootopia is like damn near a movie. Like, bro, I'm not joking. There was like 2 or 3 moments where I like laughed.
Really?
And bro, like I'm telling you, bro, that movie.
Were you a fan of Madagascar?
I watched Madagascar.
I like the first Madagascar.
It was cool. I didn't hate Madagascar. I liked Madagascar more than Lilo and Stitch.
What about Happy Feet? See, that was like we was getting old.
We was getting old, but I liked Happy Feet.
Yeah, Happy Feet was cool. Happy Feet was cool too. But what was you saying about Zootopia?
Zootopia that's one of those movies that's kind of they throw a little adult Jones in there for you for the adults, and I like those.
Another one that I've heard like that was Puss in Boots.
Yeah, same. And I haven't seen Puss in Boots at all. That's when I was like done because I remember when Puss in Boots was coming out, and I was like, yeah, right. Like I was on to the next step of watching fucking drug shows and shit. Yeah,
right. Yeah. Lane said Spirit is gas, and it is. Shane said Soul was good. Nigga, King Julian used to have me weak. Yeah, Madagascar was good. But back to this box office thing, so we can move along. Did you see Jurassic? You're not a fan of Jurassic World?
Nope. I always call them out.
What do you call them out as?
Money grabs.
Yeah, we see that. It looks like they grossed here $339 million. 640,000. Shout out Universal.
And,
Let's see. You
and
got Warner Brothers with 3 of the top 2, and then you got Universal with the 4th and 5th spot.
And that's why they do that. And because, they probably cost them 250 million to make it, and they just made 150, and it's just like, we'll do
Yeah.
it again next year and the year
Yeah.
after and
Why
the year
wouldn't
after.
I take a quick 150 million? Who would?
Why wouldn't I? Yep.
If these dumb fucks are going to go to the movies and watch it again, why wouldn't I?
Mhm.
We got to be better, guys. We have to be better. We got to demand more out of these reboots, bro. We have to demand more. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And we talked about it last stream, but while everybody's on here, Ryan Coogler is in a what should I call that? A dispute or a tug of war match with I think Warner Brothers, or was it Warner Brothers?
If the police come looking for me, Warner Brother. But that's a classic. Yeah, I think it is Warner Brothers.
So he's in a dispute with them over the not over the rights, but over the second or the sequel or prequel of Sinners. And so I want to ask everybody, how do they feel about that idea? Where a lot of times a creator would come up with a concept, an original idea, come out with a movie, and then depending on how successful it is, the people, the directors in Hollywood and stuff, they will go into a whole. They will literally kill you and try to get right. They would, but I mean, now that we're looking at the numbers here, would you not? I mean, shit.
Need that money.
Imagine if Steven Spielberg came up with Jurassic Park, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if Steven Spielberg, Jurassic Park, did what it did, the first one, or Jaws, or whatever.
And he was like, nope.
And he was like, I don't want to do a second one. This is it. And they seen the return. They seen the numbers. They was like, yeah. They'd be like, yeah, right.
That's why most movies like that, not all, but most movies like that are become franchises because the label would be like, yo,
yeah, give us that.
Yeah,
we'll take care of it. You could be a part of it if you want. You can, but keep making the movies. But yeah, that's usually
same thing with John Carpenter in Halloween, where he's like,
real shit.
He's like, guys, this was not what I wanted to do.
Did he do the first 2 or just the first?
He did the first. He did the first one on him. He did the second one, and the third one he was like, I don't want to do it. But like, since y'all are strong arming me here, I'll do some of the music. He did the music, and he didn't direct it, but he did the music. And then after that was the last one he ever fucked.
Oh, Taylor! Shout out to Taylor. She said what it was. It wasn't Jungle Book. I was talking about Brother Bear. That's exactly what it was.
Brother Bear. That sounds familiar.
Brother Bear. There might have been 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, man. Shout out to you because that's exactly what it was. It was Brother Bear. But yeah. So we got, where is it at? Jurassic Rebirth. I ended up watching that. Lane, I know you watched it too. Wasn't really I don't like this whole thing with. And Hunter remembers this when we was in Houston. Shane, I know you remember this too. We ended up watching. I think we watched Godzilla. I don't like that whole idea with the big monsters and then the tech.
Right.
I get it. I kind of get it, but it starts to remind me of Fantastic Four when they went to Mars and shit. When they started doing all this OD shit. Like I don't want King Kong with a nuclear weapon. Like what are we doing?
Nope. It just gets too unbelievable.
It gets way too unbelievable. So that's what Jurassic World.
And did you just see that report of scientists coming out saying that like T-Rexes and shit really had feathers?
Yeah.
Looking doof as fuck. You see that picture of what?
Scary at all.
Not scary at all. A big bird.
A big fucking, which would still be really scary.
Right. It definitely would, but it's not as scary.
It's not scaly like a reptilian.
Right, yeah.
And then we talked a little bit for anybody on here. We talked a little, if somebody can get us hip on Wicked, the part 2, because I've heard that's already boxed in or grossed at 326 million. So they're just racking in the dough. Universal Pictures just racking in the dough. I mean, seriously. And again, this is really a resurgence from that whole COVID area, bro, because there wasn't nobody getting no paper. You said
the top 10 movies are always going to be Warner Brothers and Universal because they push so much for those. Like Marty Supreme right now is on pace already to have the best numbers for an A24 film, and it's like projected to sell like 30 or 40 mil. Like not even close to these because they like these. I guarantee a lot of these views are like how albums do with album packaging
Mm-hmm.
of when you go to Universal and we give you a free ticket and
Right.
when
Right.
you know what I mean, it's probably a whole bunch of dumb shit to where these other smaller movies, if you're not, it's going to be these type movies that win these kiddie movies and
Always.
these, yeah.
What did you well, Sinners are Sinners is here at number 7.
Okay, how much do they gross?
279 million.
So 280 mil. It probably cost him less than 50 to make that.
Let me find out real quick. I would say let's take a wager. How much was Sinners budget? 90 million.
So that really means, like I told you, it really means like 180
Right.
because the budget doesn't count for
The promotion and all that.
marketing or any of that. So 180. Okay, I mean, still
Yeah, so they came up
or
100.
80. Yeah, about you're right, close to 100
Yeah, not bad.
the
And I
first
mean,
year.
we just gonna have this little conversation real quick again, just for those of you out there that maybe didn't catch it last stream. But we've talked about before this whole thing going on with Sinners, where I just checked the Oscar nominations. I know we talked about it already, but no Sinners. You know what I'm saying? Like I checked, I typed in best movies of the year, went to a few lists. They had a top 20 list and stuff. No Sinners. And so, like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned it. Like I said, it's kind of weird because any list that I see, it's undisputed a top 3 movie of 2025. I don't think anybody that's seen the movie really disagrees with that, and you just hinted to it. I mean, it looks like, I mean, just being typically blackballed
Mm-hmm.
of not getting a nomination. Now, I think he should win a few categories, let alone be nominated. But
Do you think there's any
um,
lead performances that should win anything?
no,
Michael B. Jordan, the twin role.
nah, really good role, but nah.
Damn.
I don't think. I think the Sean Penn in One Battle After Another was much better than him. Even Leo in One Battle After Another. Michael B. Jordan, the twin role was hard to play and it was good, but it wasn't. And he sold me. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't. It
Mm-hmm.
was good. He bodied it, but it's also Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean?
Right.
To where
What's
like
that mean?
it means that Michael B. Jordan just isn't the best actor
Right.
as it is.
I agree.
Uh, So
I know, I,
he kind of got a few extra points in from me because I didn't think he could do that. So once it worked, I'm like, okay, then Michael B.
yeah,
Jordan,
okay.
go ahead.
Until the dialogue start getting on my fucking nerve.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Sinners is I'm not saying they lacked performances, but there wasn't a really performance that jumped off the screen, and they had some casting problems
Uh,
that.
I I like Remick. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
right. Remnick is cool, but do you like his performance or do you like his character?
Hmm.
Like there's a different things. Performance is like, could
How?
there have been another smaller white Irish dude who did the exact thing that he did,
Right.
and would you would have liked the character? You probably would have. And I'm not like this to say that Remnick did had a good performance. You can say great, but it wasn't like the performance was so good where he was like, bro. You know
Right.
what I mean? You just like that character and the dance. You liked everything about it. I do
Yeah.
think Remnick was good. I had tried some. I didn't love the casting of this film. Really didn't.
Damn. Damn.
That's probably my biggest thing about Sanders. I didn't love the casting.
Go quickly. What was your beef with the casting?
Um, I did not like. I did not like. What's her name?
Yeah, voodoo bitch.
The voodoo bitch. Um, I didn't love Haley Steinfeld in that role.
Me either. Me
Um,
either. Now, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and even the younger actor of him being his first time actor, he bodied it, right? But do we not think that he could have went and got a real actor who was better for that role. Like he's one of the main characters, one of the most important people in the thing. I get that. You know, he had a crazy voice. He has a real unique, crazy voice. Now
And
that
we're talking
I
about
know.
Preacher Boy right now, right?
We're talking about Preacher Boy, and that's clearly why he got that role. And he's a good. I mean, he did a good job, and he should be a continuing actor. I'm just saying, in a role like this, I would want someone more experienced and better in that role.
I can see
Like
that.
that's
I can see that. Shane has a question. Can you see it?
what was the last character that actually blew you away from a new movie, preferably? I just told you, Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, bro. And I think this might be a hot take. Leo's role in this One Battle After Another is
Really unique.
maybe his best.
Yeah.
The way he does, he gives you the being anxious and crazy mixed with funny, mixed with emotion, mixed with everything. And Leo really blitzed, but Sean Penn playing that old creepy, the old general military type guy. Um, yeah,
Who?
I
Lane said you're tripping. Mahadi said Delroy had a great supporting role performance.
who's Delroy?
Yeah, who's Delroy? Is that in Sinners or in One Battle After Another? I don't know who that is, but here's my thing with the Sinners cast, real quick. Is I agree with you. I mean, I didn't mind the hoodoo lady, but I mean, I think we all share the same.
We didn't know if that was his mom or his girl. Keep it a buck. When I was watching that movie, I'm not the only one who said this. I didn't know if it was his mom, his aunt, his girl. We didn't know who it was.
And they had to make it clear to us too with the whole.
They had to make it
They
clear
had to
as
make
day.
it clear to us because I was confused too. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not saying that because like her looks or anything. I mean, she kind of gave mom.
That's exactly what she gave. She gave mom vibes, which is
Mom.
cool. I mean, nothing wrong with it. And she's a good actor. I've seen her in other things.
Give Michael an award. And Preacher Boy was a little quirky, but for the time period, he killed it. I mean, shit. I thought I liked the singing. I liked the song. I think Sinners is. I think it's idea first. I think it's concept and idea first. I think it's soundtrack after that.
That's facts. That's facts. Delroy was a good ass character. That's a good cat. I did like him. The old guy, the old delusional black man.
Oh, he was great. Okay, I
He
didn't know that
bodied
was
it.
his name.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's facts.
I was just telling Sonny the same time. I'm like, man, that old man was to me when I first watched it. I watched it maybe 10 times, and maybe 5 out of those times I pick him out every time. I'm like, he's funny.
Yeah.
He was clever. He told jokes to lighten the mood when it needed to be there. It was he did real good. The old man did real good. He played the old drunk man real good. He did. But nah, I mean it ain't hate. I think just they could have had somebody a little bit younger for Michael B. Jordan, or it could have just been a little bit more clear to me that I did not know that was his girl at all. That's
all it is. Yeah.
And then like I'm with her.
He had to like go up and start kissing her neck to where I'm even like, whoa. I didn't know if it was. I'm like, whoa, you're kissing your mom's neck like that?
I don't know what kind of black magic they got going on in here. I don't know what kind of voodoo they doing, but that shit's sick. But
the thing about Sinners is like I don't really want to turn this into bashing Sinners. This is really me nitpicking because I really, really like this film, and I made that known. Every time I hop on here. But like that scene in the bar at the end where shit's hitting the fan and she's laying down and he's just kneeling around her for 10 whole minutes. I hate scenes like that in any movie. It drives me crazy because it's like, no, there's shit's going around right now and someone will stab you in the back. Like you don't get 10 minutes to just
shit was popping off and you didn't have a second to think.
Exactly.
Now, y'all got 2 minutes to have a whole dialogue on the ground.
Yeah, it just shit like that be annoying to me. But that's just me nitpicking.
Let me dogpile on Haley. What's her name?
Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld, real quick. I didn't like that casting, like you said. I mean, maybe. Hold on. Here's the thing. I don't know if I didn't like her or if I didn't like the writer's script they gave her.
Right, you're saying you don't like her role. I just didn't like her. I mean, that's just what it was. I mean,
I mean, she's all right. She's cool. She tried to.
none of the when I say don't like, I don't mean that like none of these people ruined the movie or like made it even blaring enough. I'm just nitpicking a really good film
Yeah,
and
yeah,
saying what I would have changed a little bit to make
right.
it a better film. That's all I'm doing. So I mean, she didn't ruin it, and she had her parts where it's cool, but even because here's the thing. Even when she said that delusion should make fun of all the time, I will better feel bitch in this bitch. And it was the way her face would go.
Yeah,
And
yeah. They did not sell me. They did not sell me on her being tied in with them like they thought they did.
like that. Yeah, that boom. That's what I'm saying. There you could have had another white if you all wanted to go the white girl route.
Yeah,
I'm sure there has been a white girl route that would have sold you on that, like, oh shit, she's from
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
She didn't do that
Yeah,
at all.
I didn't feel like she did that at all. But last thing on Sinners before we move on is, do you think that do you have any problem with the twin thing? But do you think, because I've seen this, not critique, but I've seen this, people kind of debate this, that it could have been even better if the twin was actually another person?
You mean like instead of Michael B. Jordan playing both roles,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
actual twins?
Yeah, like they
No.
don't gotta be actual twins, but just two different castings, two different.
Oh, right, because they didn't necessarily have to be identical.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't. I think that, like I said, I think he did a really good job at making it different, of playing those two different characters. Um, Now I still don't know either fucking one.
Who's who?
Like Smoke or yeah, I still don't know who's who. I know it's like, well, red and blue, and it's
Right,
like, yeah, but still, but that's just a twin thing, right? Like that's not his fault. I would have did that with any twins, regardless of any identical twins. I'd
right.
have been like, okay, I don't know who's who really. Um,
Tia and Tamari.
yeah.
Tamara.
So I no, I don't think that. I think that he did a really good job for that role. I was most impressed
Somebody
watching
told
that
me
movie.
that role should have gone to Will Smith.
Will Smith would have did better.
That's what
But
someone
what?
told me, and I was like, "Damn, I didn't think of that." And Will Smith probably would have made us cry in that movie.
Yeah, for sure. When the bro was dying and shit, and all when his but yeah, Will Smith is just a way better. I mean, Will Smith's one of the best actors of all time. So I mean, that's a you know.
Shane said, "Yeah, I didn't like that girl at all, and she didn't sell sexy the way I think they thought she was, or maybe like she thought she was." That's exactly really what I wanted. That's really what I think, Shane.
Yeah.
That time when she turned around, when she was talking about him fucking her in the.
Yeah, I really don't like that.
I was just like, first off, again, like, and I don't want to beat the dead horse, but like they didn't dialogue back like that in the 30s.
And she's Josh Allen's wife, so that's done.
Right. Exactly. All right, back to this, guys, and then we need to switch gears. Fantastic Four, How to Train a Dragon. We'll just stop at 20. Captain America. Have you seen that? You're not in there.
I'm not in the Marvel at all or Superman, none of those.
Now I see Mission Impossible. I've seen this. You always know that that's going to be a box office return.
For sure.
Always. Tom Cruise. Thunderbolts. I've heard of it. Oh, okay. Here's where we stop. F1. Has anybody seen F1 and want to put us on game on F1? Shane says she made me cringe more times than anything. That chemistry was off. I agree. It was a cringe fest with her. Has anybody seen F1?
Yeah, F1's one of the movies that I still need to watch immediately. I just haven't. It's one of those movies I saw in the theater where I'm like, I'm going to see that when it comes out, and we just didn't. And then I haven't really. It's past 6 to 8 weeks, or I haven't really been in a movie bag. I probably watched 2 or 3 movies the past like month or two, which is like, I was just telling my girl's family that like usually I watch a movie like every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is usually I'm every single day in the morning or night I'm watching a movie. And I've been reading and football and just everything else. I haven't really been in that bag.
Right.
Another part is Christmas because my girl won't watch
Out of season movies.
No sirree. My girl, if it's Christmas time, it's Christmas movie or bust.
Right.
and I don't really feel like watch. I watched one Christmas movie this year. I didn't even watch The Grinch.
What was it?
National Lampoon Christmas shit, the classic.
Yeah,
Didn't like it at all. And I just haven't really been in movie bags because if so, I would have really been watched F1. But I will.
What's your favorite Christmas movie? Are you going
to top Home Alone 2?
Okay. I was about to say you're gonna be one of those cool guys that say Die Hard.
No,
Or
I'm
I'll be saying Eyes Wide Shut.
no, yeah, I don't. I will. Another hot take is the most overrated Christmas movie by far, not even close, is Elf. Not even
I never
close.
liked that. You know I don't like
I
that.
mean, neither. But like, people be having that as the best movie, the best everything. I think Grinch is. I mean, Grinch is top three no matter what. Jim
Bro,
Carrey's
when y'all was
Grinch.
quoting Grinch last week, I do not remember that movie like that.
Nah, Jim Carrey's Grinch. I didn't this year. I Tyler had it on in passing. I watched it for like 20 minutes, but I usually watch the Grinch every single year. Every single year. Um,
I need to rewatch.
but
I need to rewatch it.
but yeah, I watched the Grinch more in Home Alone 2. But Home Alone 2 is just it reminds me of my childhood too much.
What about
Um,
Friday 2? Friday After Next.
Classic. I haven't seen that in some years, man. I haven't seen that since like high school, and I know it's a classic, but I haven't seen that nearly as much as how Friday 1 or Friday 2.
You know who got a good Christmas movie?
Oh,
I think it's a Christmas movie. Seth Rogen and them. That whole little clan that they did.
do they?
It was called like The Night After or something like that. It came out like 2014 or something shit, 2015. Lane backed me up. But yeah, no, I had seen it before, but I just rewatched it again. And I'm like, damn, I forgot that this is kind of funny and shit. Yeah, it was definitely a Christmas movie. But yeah, as far as F1, I haven't seen it. I heard that my man, what's my man's name? Not Brad Pitt, obviously, but the young guy.
Franklin, Damson Idris, or no, not Idris.
Yeah,
Damson.
I'm so sick of him.
Have Idris.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sick of Idris too. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie.
the wave, Lamadi is about to kill me, but the wave of British black actors that came over to the States and bodied shit was a whole wave.
Yeah, Damson's another one. He's British.
Yep. All of them, bro. All of them.
Yeah.
Daniel Kumale and all of them. All of them.
Yeah. Why is that? Why is all the good black actors
coming from Britain?
From Britain? Yeah.
I don't really know what that's all about. I mean, I know that there's that whole wave of, because it even infected, not infected, but it even made its way over into music with Skepta and all that type shit, the UK and all those type artists. But, obviously I know we got niggas over there, right?
Polar Express is a classic too. Tyler watches that every Christmas Eve.
I've seen that movie maybe once. She said, "Here you go, hating anything sexy."
Polar Express is a classic. That's another 10.
Not Damon. What's his name?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. That ain't. Yeah, he's cool. He's my guy. I like.
I was about to say I fuck with Idris. I don't see Luther and.
We about to look up his. I'm about to look up his filmography. What is it again?
Idris Elba.
Let me see his filmography because
he's known for The Wire and shit.
What I was gonna say is he had some movies, like low key movies, that's where my introduction to him was. He didn't start getting into these mainstream movies until the last 10 years. But
yeah, you probably seen him in what's the
let me in like Four Girls, like he had the daughters in one movie, Daddy's Little Girls. That's where Daddy's Little.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know if you've seen it, but he's in that Chris Brown Christmas movie. He's Chris Brown's brother.
Oh, this Christmas.
This Christmas, yeah.
Hey, The Harder They Fall was good. I don't give a fuck. The Harder They Fall was good. He's in American Gangster. I don't remember him being in American Gangster.
Me neither.
I remember him being in Prometheus.
I don't.
Damn, this nigga there's no way he's in all these movies. Yikes, he's in a lot of fucking movies. But what's his big?
Yeah, he's a legend.
Yeah, he's definitely a legend. That's my guy. Luther, I knew that show Luther was on for forever.
Yeah, I watched a lot of that.
Yeah, I watched the first season of Luther. Fake ass detective. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, we was talking about the other guy. What's his name? Fuck.
Damson. Fuck. Why am I blanking on his name?
One cast.
It's Damson.
Damson Idris.
Oh, so it's the same. That's why.
Damn.
His shit. His last name's the same as his first name.
First name.
He's not in that much. He's Snowfall, and he's done played in a Black Mirror episode.
I know he was the main character in Snowfall.
Yeah, Franklin Saint.
Yeah, shout out to him. So that was his big break. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and now we got F1, which I'm going to watch soon. There's a few of these movies that I'm about to probably squeeze in, like in the top of the year.
Anthony Mackie, godly. Sucks.
I don't like Anthony Mackie.
He was in that movie. I was just talking about that.
Keep it a buck. I don't like him in Marvel. I didn't like him in 8 Mile. I I don't like that look that he gives that everybody knows.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Like mugging.
Yeah, I don't really like Anthony Mackie. I'm trying to think of a movie that I didn't mind Anthony Mackie in.
Yeah, he's whack. He's whack. Back to this. All right. So F1, we have to see that. So when we come up with this top 5 list, guys, we got to remember that we have not seen that movie. So The Conjuring, that's Shane's movie.
I heard that's ass. Like a couple of these movies, like I have a couple. Like there's probably 5 to 10 movies I'm going to end up watching the first,
She
probably
said
January.
that's who
That
did on the corner in American Gangster.
yeah, classic scene. I didn't realize that was him.
Okay.
But there's probably 5 to 10 movies on here that probably like I don't know, but probably wouldn't have made my top 5 to 10 anyway. Like F1 maybe. You know, I still have high expectations, but Conjuring Last Rites, man, I heard it's whack. I heard they ended that horribly. I think Shane said that he watched and he didn't even love it and he fucks with the Conjuring series. So I mean, I will watch the Conjuring eventually. Me and my girl will watch it, but like that's not gonna make my top 5.
Hell fucking no. Here's the thing. I got 2 things to say. I never was wild on The Conjuring, and Shane, you're exactly right. He was definitely in that movie. It was called Beast, where he was fighting the lion. But I never was a fan of The Conjuring, and you know, I know that there was a whole bunch of like that. Somebody was telling me, "Oh no, it's really shit that you would like. It's like astral projection or some shit." Or is that the movie that's tied?
No, you're thinking of fuck, I can see the cover right now. So overrated. So overrated. Change
It's over the sea, don't it?
bruh, I can see the Insidious.
Insidious. Okay. Insidious.
That's a shit with astral projection. Then it has like that with the red devil. It's like the scariest scene of all time. And it's like, no, it's not.
Man, Shane, your hate for The Shining, I got you. I got you. You lucky I don't just take you out to the woodshed right here on the stream. But so
the first Conjurings are good. I like the first Conjuring.
Is Insidious the one with the old lady and the young son, or is the Conjuring the one with the witch that be running around here?
Yeah, that was the original Conjuring. Had the witch and the very end scene.
Damn, Avatar: Fire and Ash already is sent to Blitz, I guess.
Yeah, it's Avatar.
That's 1 week. That's 1 week, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, it's been out longer than a week. It's been out for
December 19th. It came out last week.
Oh yeah.
And it has 159 million already.
Yep.
Where am I at? Yeah, so weapons. Real quick, we haven't talked about weapons.
Well, I mean, I guess we can talk about weapons because it's on my list. So
okay, all right, cool. Final Destination. We fucking seen that.
We've seen Final Destination, which I mean, all in all, wasn't like a horrible experience to watch. It really wasn't like horrible. It was same old shit to me. Like they try to switch it up at the end and like, oh no, like the very last scene, like they live and then they don't, and I don't know. It's Final Destination.
A new one's coming out too, but I
for sure.
Yeah, it still has the Final Destination touch to it, where it's the most dramatic deaths of all time, and super shit that's super preventable if you just don't drive behind the nigga with the logs on the highway. Nah, but real shit. But I ain't gonna lie, here's usually my gauge, and it's not always the best gauge, but you know this is if a movie or a show can shock me, you win some points, because that's how predictable shit is to me.
Yeah.
Every show, every movie be super predictable. I know exactly what's about to happen in the next scene. I know who's about to get killed or who's not about to get killed. 11 from Stranger Things. Like, come on, like take it. Somebody do something new or something to shake it up and shock me. And I will say with Final Destination, I think I counted there was 3 times. I even told Holden this and you. I'm like, damn, I did not expect that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that at theater. See, like even those things, like they were smaller things, and I feel you because I'm also the same way. Like when I'm watching a movie or a show, I'm always going to know what's about to happen most of the time, or who's about to die. Hopper from Stranger Things.
I'm just throwing those names out there. It's crazy.
Nah, but yeah, so I'm with you on that. But it didn't really do. I remember you saying that day. It didn't really do that to me for real. Like on
Bruh,
all
come on.
just,
That scene where that dude almost died in that tattoo shop
and then he didn't die.
and he didn't die. Come on, bro. I thought he was toast. And I'm usually good.
Right. But you thought he was toast because you was watching Final Destination. So you
Exactly.
like heard. So I mean, I guess that in those regards, it's
That
okay,
was a plot
cool.
twist. That was definitely a plot twist in the whole movie. He was supposed to
Right.
fucking die. He beat death.
Right.
And I guess there has been that on Final Destinations before where somebody beat death and it keeps coming after him and keeps coming after him.
For
But
sure.
I really thought he was toast.
Yeah, it was a cool watch. I'll never watch that movie again in my life,
Me either.
but it
Oh,
wasn't,
then don't drag me to the theater to see that that other one again.
man.
Yeah, Final Destination. All right. Demon Slayer. I've heard a lot of shit. This is where we need Khalil.
Yeah, I haven't seen I actually watched the show of Demon Slayer. That's like I've watched like 3 animes ever, and Demon Slayer happens to be one of them.
Yikes! I got a talking point. What was you
Yeah.
about to say? Go ahead.
No, I mean Demon Slayer. I couldn't get into it. Didn't like it, and yeah, but it did take everybody by storm of them doing that with anime. It did definitely surprise everybody.
We got Mufasa, the Lion King. I think that was a live action. I think somebody just died from Lion King too.
That's the original.
This one is
No, the girl who died who was the voice actor of
Nyla,
yeah.
the lioness. Five Nights at Freddy never was my shit.
Nope, no.
Dogman, Freakier Friday, that was horrible. I hated that. But here we have it. Snow White. Can you look up real fast? Or no, you're on your phone, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look up real fast because here's the flop of the year, guys. Snow White budget. Yikes. Okay. So they brought in 87 million here, right? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a wager. What do you think that the budget was?
You said 950.
That would be a travesty too.
Yeah, how much was it?
Bro, 350 million. Anywhere between 270 and 350. So who is that? Who produced that damn movie? What studio produced that movie? Walt Disney.
Yeah.
What a that is a flop. Yikes.
That's actually crazy because I know One Battle for Another. They lost like 100 mil.
They're on here too. Here it is. But keep going on Snow White while I look up One Battle.
I mean, that's not that loss right there gets everybody in the bitch fired.
Really?
That guy, anybody who worked on that movie, your ass is grass.
The lead actors are blacklisted.
Yeah, y'all are done.
Not getting another movie until y'all give us our money back.
Yeah, real shit.
That is crazy. And yeah, Shane, you're right. Because I was Lane said he didn't like that at all, Demon Slayer. But yeah, it was the live Broadway Nyla that died.
Okay.
Lane
just said Lion King and live action were good. Please, was Beyonce screaming? It had Gambino in it. I love Gambino to death, but I don't give a that movie. I don't remember. Me, Stephen, and Shane went to that movie and I don't remember it.
Yeah, well, I think this is the new Lion King that he's talking
about. Okay, never mind.
The Mufasa one, but I'm sure it wasn't
right, You and My Brother.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't no better. But yeah, I mean, Train a Dragon, I liked How to Train a Dragon, the actual animation movie. I don't like live actions. That's just me. I don't like no live action.
Yeah, I don't know a live action that was a cartoon first that I liked. That I can't think of one. Yeah,
but I got the number here. One Battle After Another, about 175.
Right.
Where are we at here? Where's it at? So it brought in 71. Yeah, so it lost about 100 million.
100 mil. Yeah.
Yikes.
It's just different for those type of movies because even though like obviously the studio's not happy and everything, but One Battle for Another is about to win some Oscars.
Oh yeah. It got the name recognition.
It got the
It'll make its money over time. Snow White is done.
Snow White is done. That movie is forgotten already.
Yeah, it's done. It will never make up that deficit ever in life. One Battle After Another over time. They might release the DVD and
it'll be a cult classic, and it'll be
Yeah, they might be able to chip away at that. But yeah, so that's really the top 20. 28 years later was in at number 31. The Accountant 2. Oh, Black Phone. Let's talk about Black Phone 2 real quick. Taylor,
Damn, I forgot that came out this year.
Taylor, I hope you're watching. Yeah, that came out this year. I don't like that. I don't like neither of them. You haven't seen it, have you?
No, not the second one.
Talk about the
Did
first
you-
one real quick.
Did you watch the second one?
Yeah, I did. I actually watched it too.
I don't hate the first one as much as you did. I just thought it was super hyped. I
Man,
mean,
where you at, bro? Because that shit sucked.
but yeah, see, the first Black Phone, it was just, I remember before I watched it, everybody saying how good it was. And I'm like, okay, and I watch it. I'm like, okay, like, you know, it was just decent at best. It was a 5 out of 10 movie to me. Is what I would have rated it.
Right. I mean, and nobody died.
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember nobody dying.
Yeah, he killed his brother and shit. Remember at the top of the story?
Yeah. No kids died.
No kids died. No kids died on this because then there was the previously dead kid that he was talking
exactly
to.
That they alluded to. Like, well, no, show us then. Show us dead kids.
Yeah, but I don't. The second one, I just, you know, I didn't love the first one. I did plan on watching the second one, but it's not. You know, when you have a first movie that's mid as fuck, and then you drop a second one, I'm not excited to go watch it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Shane said it's PG-13 as fuck.
Yeah.
A funny thing me and Hunter said, we said Weapons. I don't know if you remember us saying Weapons was Black Phone, but better.
Weapons shit on Black Phone.
Yeah, like it was. I don't think no kids died there. Spoiler alert, but I just think Weapons did a better job at least, I don't know, making you feel like something. I hated the scene where he's practicing in the swing with the phone on the wall.
I know, with the axe or something.
I know. Oh my god, bro.
It's a
Now the second one, I
movie.
will throw out some bell. The second one is a little bit. It's like Stranger Things from season 3 to season 4, where it's like, okay, there's a little bit of blood now. Finally,
Right.
The only blood we've seen in Stranger Things 1 and 2 was when 11 bleeded out, had blood coming out her nose.
Right.
You know, so it's like that where they do take it up a little notch, but still, like, come on, man.
What was that one movie we talk about this all the time? What was the one movie where they like broke in the deaf guy's house? And the deaf guy was like, it was the two people in the deaf guy. I know Shane knows for sure.
Hush?
It was no, not Hush. Hush is the Netflix movie where it's in the glass walls and the bitch is deaf. I don't know if it was. This came out a while ago, like when we was like, I don't even know how old. I can't even say. But bro, you've seen it, bro. I remember them hiding in the closet, like I don't know why they was in there. I don't know if he was a killer. I don't know.
Damn, I need to know.
Bro, Shane's gonna know, bro.
I need more.
But either way, I'm bringing that up because that movie was mid as fuck too. But that movie shitted on Black Phone.
I need Shane to say what that movie was.
Fuck, what is it called?
What do you think? After this segment, guys, we're going to just list our top 5 movies. But what do you think? How do you feel about the resurgence in horror, or do you think there's a resurgence in the horror genre?
It's a different resurgence.
Yeah.
It's different. They're going a different way, but yeah, I do. We have Nosferatu.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it came out Christmas of last year. But yeah, I mean that was well perceived. That's good. We have Sinners coming out. The whole horror movies of even like The Conjurings, them are done.
Right.
Frankenstein came out this year as a horror. The horror movies that are coming out nowadays aren't going to necessarily scare me. Like Weapons is a horror movie.
Right.
It doesn't scare me, but they're good.
Yeah, exactly. Like yeah. Like back in the day, you would have I'm trying to find a good layout. Back in the day, you would have a good, well, I ain't gonna lie, not back in the day, but I think in the 2000s, what we came off of with horror, you may get a lot of gore, but the acting was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Or the plot was horrible, or the story was horrible.
Now it's kind of the opposite.
Now it's the opposite, where they're more so concerned with the storyline, and like you think of Weapons and Sinners and Nosferatu and stuff like that. Like these are all thought out horror films with plots, premier actors, all that, like good visuals, all that. So yeah, I think that there's a major resurgence in horror, but like you said, it's a lot different than the horror we grew up off of. We caught a bad era of horror. I ain't gonna lie.
Give me a few movies that actually scared you that you remember, like, whoa, you remember being shook.
The Holy Mountain.
that,
I'm dead serious.
I mean, I guess it does count, but I mean, as far as like
horror,
teenage,
Paranormal
kid,
Activity,
like the OG one,
the OG one and the marked ones.
the marked. I'm telling you, man. I think it's only me and you still counting for the marked ones.
I know
But
because they got horrible reviews, but
I know
I mean, shit, that's a
them
good
last 30 minutes.
That's peak TV. That's peak.
That's peak shit right there.
That was peak shit. I'm trying to think though. Like, I'm not. You're not gonna scare me with no vampires. You're not gonna scare me with no dolls. So let's just get that out the way. You're not gonna scare me. You can scare me today with ghosts. You know, as a grown adult, like with a.
I was about to say, because you always never used. Who was it? Like, exactly. You used to not be afraid of ghosts all the time. It used to drive me crazy. What do you mean?
That shit. I mean, I had a 6'6" big brute upstairs.
Right. Yeah.
But now it's like I gotta go in the basement
and I'm alone and it's dark and insane.
Ghosts are a little bit scary now, but
oh yeah.
But it's hard to get me with any kind of like monster, you know what I'm saying? Because it's automatically. Right. I'm like, this is sci-fi to me. It's not horror.
You know, it's not necessarily movies, but like what just took the fucking world by storm was Welcome to Derry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's kind of even the same regard of like not scary, but like well made and done well.
Well made horror. Yeah.
It's so like, I mean, that's the wave.
Yeah, that's the wave, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. If we can go ahead.
But the days of like The Strangers. We're kind of done because they released The Strangers part 1 and part 2 came out this year. Worst reviews of all time. You know, I went to see the first one. It was the same exact movie, just overdone,
right,
and just way worse. And even
but that was mid 2000s. You know what I mean? Like,
that's mid 2000s. That's 2006.
I like those ideas. I like.
Yeah, mid 2000s like good horror. That's when Paranormal Activity came out. And that's when
it was all like nah. Paranormal was more our high school.
Paranormal Activity came out in 2008.
Did it?
Yeah, maybe 2009, maybe.
Shane said, "I'm gonna say it. Welcome to Derry is overhyped. I'm sorry. I love 2 episodes. I like it. Is it scary? No, but
it might be overhyped only because it has overhyped. Don't always mean that's bad. It just means that the hype right now is crazy.
Right. I would agree with that. I would agree with that too. And I also think the hype kind of veered people into thinking that we were getting a scary show. Like you went into it waiting for the scary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think like Hunter's saying, it's just a different element of horror, and people are liking it in that realm of horror. Like it's compared. I see you on my timeline all the time. Like this Stranger Things and Welcome to Derry beef is fucking crazy. Do you be seeing that?
Yeah. And I think what it did was it's one of those things where I think Welcome to Derry made the movies better.
Yep.
So you know, I'm just waiting for me to read the book to really watch, but now I'm actually really excited to watch it part 1 and part 2.
And those are good, man. I mean,
people always say they're good.
They're good. They're good. But what was we was just saying? Paranormal was 2008. Okay, so we was getting in that mid 2000s. We was getting like The Vacancy, Strangers, Paranormal Activity. What I was gonna say is I don't remember a lot of high budget horror movies then. It was all cult. Hell House, movies like that.
Nah, there were some ones, bro. Like you gotta think like The Carrie. Came out 20. That was whack as fuck.
14. We was in high school.
Yeah, we was in high school. That was 2013 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that mid 2000 period when we would have been in elementary, middle school. I don't remember big horror films. I don't remember there. I mean, there wasn't even Rob Zombie took over Halloween.
That was 2007.
Was there Dawn of the Dead? I mean,
that's peak shit right there.
Yeah.
2007 Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of because that shit used to, like I'm saying, I don't Halloween. Yeah, Halloween used to scare me, man. When I was a kid watching it. In 2007, I was 11 years old and that came out. I was scared.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? Amityville Horror.
That came out 2006 probably, but that used to scare me too.
Yeah, that's a scare. Yeah, that could scare me.
I've done been scared when I was a kid. I used to be scared. Like shit could scare me, man. Ghost shit could scare me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else.
I just don't.
Um,
I don't think there was a big. I don't think there was a big pool of it then. I think
man,
that started when we was in high school. You started getting the
yeah,
Insidiouses, all the Paranormal Activities. The other one that we just talked, The Conjuring, came out during that period. All of
yeah,
it. There was hella vampire movies that came out, and then there was a another resurgence in that Jordan Peele era, kind of, because there's a whole bunch of movies in that Jordan Peele type universe where it's like, what is that horror called? It's kind of like comedic horror or like weird,
yeah.
that weird horror.
It's a weird, yeah.
It's a weird, different type
The
of
same
horror.
shit up, yeah. This the horror we're in right now. I'm for it. It's cool.
Yeah,
I like it because the thing is, shit don't really scare me that much more
right. I'm talking about.
until I threw that Hell House on. And that one, and I just watched that at less than a year ago, and it was nighttime, and me and Tyler was watching it, and like, dog, I'm telling you, I was scared.
But
Like,
that one that you're referring to, that's an old one, ain't it? Or that's
no, that one came out in 2024.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a new one. They just dropped a new one too, and I heard it's ass like the other ones. But that one, for some reason, that one alone was just made good to me, dog. That one really had me like
I
that
thought
feeling of I had when I was a teenager, or when
right,
like
right.
when you're actually like
Paranoia.
scared, the
Paranoia.
paranoia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've only watched that one time, and I might need to rewatch it because now at this point I feel like I'm hyping it up crazy. But yeah, that was a scary ass movie.
Shane, you're a little bit right, but I think it's organic. Shane says, I'm just saying, I wouldn't be mad if someone saying Welcome to Derry was bought and paid for. They're actively working that show even after the finale. Here's the thing. We've seen, I think it's bought and paid for now, or it will be. Like, I can see the marketing now, but we've seen the organic build. There was a lot of normal organic noise being made to draw real human beings to watch that show. That happened.
Yeah.
Because I was one of those people.
Yep, same. And it is one of those big things. Like
It
it's a
already has
whole thing.
it already has its all.
Already has its cult following. Like
Yeah,
it's one of the
big time.
biggest horror things that we got. So the Fourth Kind scared the show. Fourth Kind, it was all right.
Close Encounters is good, but I don't. And that Fourth Kind that me and you watched that we used to think was tight. That's the one Rain is talking about. That shit is ass, bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since probably then.
I've seen it twice, bro. It is horrible.
What was that one movie that alien movie I watched this year that was so bad? The Hulu movie, No One Brought Back or something.
Hush.
No, not Hush. No, Bring No One Back, or it was the girl by herself.
Save something with saving it.
Bro, it was so dumb.
She was deaf, or she was silent. She was mute, and
she was mute. That's what it was. She ain't fucking talk.
She ain't talk. Yeah, that was whack. That movie was whack, and they tried to make that tight.
That was.
I did not like this 2020 to 2023 era on Hulu with all those movies, and they even did like all the FX and Hulu originals and all that shit. There was one you told me was tight that was kind of like Get Out, and it's on Netflix or something now.
His House. And
I seen people say that it was dope.
Yep, His House is a good
African
movie.
spiritual. It got
weird movie, yeah.
Yeah, it got some stuff in it. So I'm gonna have to tap into that. But yeah, I definitely prefer this new era of horror. I wish we could get a little bit of balance. I wish we could take it back. I like the storytelling because me and you've been open and complaining about storytelling in horror. All right. Because we've watched old films and we're like, damn, in the 80s, they was really talking, there was real storytelling. What Shane said. They are clearly going head to head with Stranger Things. Yeah, that's happening. Trying to out-media each other. Only reason we didn't have a Welcome to Derry Netflix Christmas commercial is because they're in direct competition. Yeah, I can't dispute that. I definitely see that there is some sort of competition going on with them. And here's the thing. I'll let you have your stance. I gotta shoot Stranger Things some bell because we're talking about Stranger Things season 5, 6. We're talking about 10 years into the game versus season 1 of a horror. This could completely go off the rails. It's renewed
for sure.
It's renewed for 2 more seasons, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, the odds are in the favor of it going off the rails. It's hard for you to maintain a horror or sci-fi show for 5 seasons with people's attention. That's not. not as wild about Stranger Things as everybody else, but that's not an easy task at what they're pulling off.
No, I think that it will do only because of the universe it's already in.
It
To the
already has
Steven.
it comes from a big.
It already has it already comes with that, and it's going to be high budget no matter what with HBO. It's not we're not going to have to worry about the low budget.
Done well. Yeah.
We're, so it just I think that it will be all right no matter what. Now it might be overhyped because I think so too. I mean, people say I saw something today like, are we just going to talk about this ain't like the show of the year or like the best
Yep.
show we've had in a long time and all this stuff and like
People are saying that, yeah.
I haven't seen too many shows off the rip this year, but I would almost guess that Pluberous is probably a lot better. I've almost guessed that like
I've heard Pluberous.
there's a couple other shows I can't even think of right now.
Severance is still on.
What is
Severance?
Severance is that had season 3 came out this year, and everybody says it's like
Crazy.
people say I haven't seen Severance yet, so I highly doubt that. That this is the best shit because I mean it's just cool to me, even like the episode that you and Shane really liked. I told you like it was cool, like it was.
That's crazy.
It was good.
That episode was good.
The best part was when bro said they're cooked.
That was so ignorant. He said, "Ain't nobody making it out of there. They're cooked."
That's classic shit.
Really, but yeah, we'll see. Like I said, everybody pump the brakes on Welcome to Derry. I loved the first season. I'm with Shane. I'm with Hunter in ways, but I like it a lot more than I thought I would, and I like it a lot more than some of the people out there that think it's whack or mid or whatever.
Right.
I think it was a slow burner those first few episodes, but I think it's one of those shows that you have to rewatch. And now you'll see what they're doing, and you'll get it. My only major gripe with this show is the lead kid actors. I do not like any of them except my Italian dude that died. Rest in peace to him. But all those other kids, the girls get on my fucking last nerve. They're not good actors. They're not.
The good part about this is though, like the next season is gonna have nothing to do with those kids.
Thank God they're written off.
Yeah, so now it's gonna go back to like 20 years before them and have a whole new John. So
hey, HBO, if y'all know anything, get better casting, get better kids. We could get a childhood star out of this. Y'all should get better kids. But all right, so here we are. Top 5 movies of the year. Homie review. Go ahead.
You want to go? How you want to do it? You want to go like both of us list our 5? You want me to just rip them off or what?
That's a good question.
Do you have yours in order?
Yes.
Yeah,
let's go ahead. You said you do too?
Yeah.
Let me pull up my notes. Let's go ahead. You list one and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. So my 5th movie, and this is a movie that I think would be replaced as soon as I watch an F1 or really Marty Supreme. But it's Together. Me and my girl went and watched this movie. This is with Dave Franco.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a horror film, more body horror, but I had to appreciate because it's such a new idea of how original the movie was. It wasn't scary, but it was just super original. And in times like these, I like that the good performances.
Right, you might give them another notch for being original.
Right. So, and it was an enjoyable watch. My girl even liked it. And as I said, I think that once I really go through and watch, these other movies, it would probably be just a top 10 type movie. But I haven't watched them yet, so that's why I got a 5.
Okay. For me, real quick, damn, we'll have to get back to that. Damn, we did not talk about the Denzel movie this year.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Fly.
But yeah, at 5 for me, and granted, guys, I've watched a lot of old films this year. I had to catch up on the whole film industry, and I like starting from the beginning and shit like that. But I ain't gonna lie. So my foot only goes knee deep into movies, especially for this year. But I have to say I like at number 5 for me, The Long Walk.
Yeah, I've heard that's good, man. I heard that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with it is, he said, if you say my girl one more time, you're driving me crazy. The thing with it is, I had some gripes. I had some gripes with it, but I did. There was like I told you guys earlier, I'm really big on movies taking it there and shocking me with kills. You know, if you're gonna give me a psychological thriller or a thriller or a horror, you better kill an unexpected character. I don't want the C character always killed. You know what I'm saying? Where it's
Right.
obvious
We
that
want the
you're
fucking A character
we
killed.
want the A character killed, or at least the B character sometimes, right? And I'm not giving nothing away in the movie, but there a few times in that movie it shocked me. So that's my number 5.
Okay.
Solely based off of the shock factor that I had, because I guess I mean, it's based off a book, right?
Right. So that's what I was just about to get to. I wanted to watch that too and look good, but I'm on my Stephen King reading journey, and I'm actually The Long Walk is actually the next book I'm reading after the book I'm reading now. So once I read the book, I'll watch the movie probably in January or February.
Stephen King, you such a sick bastard. You've done a crazy thing to this genre, man. You really have. Like, everything's adapted off of your books, off of your crazy mind.
Everything.
Yeah. So what you got at number 4?
4, I got what you got up there right now, Frankenstein. Just came out in November on Netflix. Guillermo del Toro, super good, man. This Frankenstein is unlike any other Frankenstein I've seen. This is more of what Mary Shelley went for in her original classic that was written fucking 100 years ago.
What genre is this?
It's horror.
Okay.
It's
Damn.
bro, you would like this movie. It's because it's not how he's alive and like he turns into like a real person, and it's like I said, it's way more of what the book is, and we've been dealt this shit from Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, and like this whole Frankenstein thing was like a a fake
trope. It became a
yeah, exactly. And this isn't that. This is actually done very well. The performances are super good all around. So yeah, I like Frankenstein. I think that'd probably be in my top 5 regardless.
Okay. I got at my number 4. That's not about. I'll have to watch. I'll definitely have to watch Frankenstein. I have not seen it, and I really didn't know that there was a big yearning for it at all. That's news to me. But at my number 4, I got One Battle After Another, and I want to throw a caveat in there. I just watched it last week.
Right.
Only one time. And so here's the thing. I like epics. I like movies that are, I'm looking for something to share. Okay, let me get this on the screen. I like movies that I like epics. I told Hunter that this year because I caught myself earlier this year starting to watch Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Because I missed the wave on Harry Potter. I missed the wave on The Hobbit. I mean, I remember being alive during those times and all the nerds and shit liking it, but I wasn't into shit like that. So I never got into it. But those are like kind of like cartoonish sci-fi epics. This movie, and I don't know why I got this up on the screen, but this One Battle After Another it's like an epic because it's really a wild story and they're telling it in a wild way. The one thing that I got a rewatch for is I don't know if I like Tiana Taylor that much in there.
I actually did like her. She was only in it for the first 30 minutes. It wasn't like, but I liked her role. It was cool.
And I'll wait because I don't want to ruin yours because this might show up on your list. But I might have missed something where like she was acting the way she was acting, like her dialogue and shit was so raunchy and so. Even the scene
she was getting fucked.
Yeah, she was getting fucked. She was
sucking
saying
cock.
this, dick this, all of that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll stop there with that because I don't want to. It might show up on your list. But yeah, I got that at number 4. It could go higher. Leo sent the blitz. I like all of Leo's movies pretty much, and also, another thing in that One Battle After Another, man. I'm a sucker for what is it called? Like your backdrop, the terrain. All the different shit, like all the different places you could shoot scenes at. I like shit like that. They would, shooting guns at the range. I mean, with the, in a deserted little area, like the different scenes in the movie is shit like that I like too. So I got that at number 4. It could go higher.
Number 3, I got Weapons.
Hmm.
Weapons really they lived up to the trailer. I was saying that it really reeled me in. Um, good performances from from the A characters, from the A people to the C people. Like even everybody. It actually the there was actually a good twist in it as far as what I
Yeah.
went into expected to see. I had no idea it was about a witch movie.
Yeah.
I do agree with you with the fact that like the ending was kind of like meh as
Mm-hmm.
far as like the kids eating her. It was like
Yeah, spoiler alert.
spoiler alert. I'm like, okay, cool. But the overall movie and the overall tone of that film was super good. Um, Scenes that stuck out in my head still of that film, actually a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and yeah, it just lived up, man. It wasn't necessarily scary, but it did. I also will say that it did kind of take a while to get there.
Yep.
It kind of took a while for me to like really be like, oh shit, okay, we're on it. But once you did those last 45 minutes to an hour, whatever it was, I think it was super, super good.
Yep. So you said that was your number
Three.
three. Coming in at my number three is the same exact movies. The
Mm-hmm.
same exact movie. I got Weapons at number three. Now, also, like for instance, this one battle after another, I did see in theater, so that could change my ranking.
Right.
But we did go and see this in
Yeah.
theater, and it was a good experience. Man, we left. I left the movie feeling good. I also wanted
Yep.
to watch it again. I was only a little let down by the end. I don't want to ruin it,
Same.
and it's not like it's not a bad end by no means.
Nope.
Nothing happens to make me like really mad, but I felt like they kind of forced the club, like they forced it to make sense at the end, where
Right.
a guy like me could have some questions on how y'all made that make sense. But like you said, you brought it up, and I thought it was brilliant, and I agree. It's kind of like that Sinners, where that first hour you don't know what the fuck you're watching. You don't know that this is about what it's about.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I like that in this horror because that is real suspense.
Yeah.
And not only that, same with Sinners, and I'll talk about that. But like that first hour, without it being about the plot, it's good.
Yeah. It
It's
is.
actually some of my usually, movies usually follow all movies and shows follow that rise in action or rising climax,
Right.
all that.
Climax and fall. Yeah.
Yeah. These are really interesting because I like, for instance, this movie, Weapons. I like that meat and potatoes more than I like the climax, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I might agree.
So yeah, that's why I got that at number three. Also, I think the acting in this was superb. As much as that bitch of a teacher got on my fucking nerves,
Yeah.
I liked
She
the role.
bodied that shit.
She bodied it. She
And
played. Yeah.
so did the witch bitch, and
The
so
witch,
did
the
like
dad,
the Korean guy
the
and
Korean guy, the principal, they acted
yeah.
their ass off. That storytelling was good. And then he even threw a little bit of Quentin Tarantino in there with the whole he made two different stories. Like there were
Mix up.
flashbacks, and I ain't seen no flashback in no horror movie like that.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So that was a secret character that I thought bodied it, the little crackhead. I mean, I thought he ended
Oh
up
yeah.
still in the show. So yeah, I got Weapons at number three.
So coming in at two, this was really tough for me. I have one battle after another.
Yeah, talk about it.
I think that entire movie, man, was really genius. Paul Thomas Anderson really the directing of that movie is really crazy. Some shots that he did, especially towards the end. The action scene, if you know me, you know that I don't give a damn about action for the most part.
That's your chain.
But man, there was some craziest action scenes to mix with. It was one of those movies where you feel everything, man.
Right.
It's a 3-hour movie, but it does not feel like that. And I'm laughing at some point in times. I'm crushed at some point in times. You're heartbroken for the main character at times. You're relieved and glad at certain times. The actual story, the meat and potatoes of the story is a good
You can
one. The
laugh,
fact of
yeah.
like what they're fighting for. And on top of everything else, like you said, the performances, man, of this was, I think that they had the two best performances of any movie I've seen this year. Sean Penn, I
in one
wasn't
film. Yeah, that's in one film.
in one film. Yeah, and even the little light skinned girl, I think she bodied it. The but it was mainly Sean Penn and Leo. We get Leo, who was one of the most iconic actors ever,
Yep.
and he's still giving us his best shit.
Yeah.
And
He's still off that baby blood.
it's yeah, real shit. So yeah, this came out at number 2. It was tough to go with the number 1, but I do think that this is a movie that I will be like, I'll rewatch this film sooner than later. Um, and to really get to the meat and potatoes, because there's, man, it's really just that action. If Shane hasn't seen this, he really needs to watch this, because there's some of them cars and them fight scenes and those
Yeah,
fucking
he
gun
would.
shoot.
Yeah, he would like.
He would like that movie a lot.
And he already fucks with Leo. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, who don't fuck with Leo?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it could have easily. Like I said, I gotta watch it again, and and it could easily move up my list. Again, it's fairly well. It's not new, but it's new to me. Did you ever see? There's a movie that came out this year, and it was Mickey 17.
Yeah, that's what Robert Pattinson. That's the guy who made. That was the director who did Parasite, and it was his first movie since Parasite. I watched like half of it, and I didn't. It's all right, man. It's a weird concept. I didn't finish it, and I really need to just restart and watch it.
Yeah, I'm a big
I
fan.
know it was one of the biggest busts of this year, though, because I was
Oh,
super hyped to watch it. Before, like, all last year, this was a super anticipated movie, and then it came out and it just like flopped. It went to fucking like HBO after like a
HBO.
week in the theater or something.
Yeah, and with the HBO immediately. That's terrible. Another movie that flopped real quick before I get to my number 2 is War of the Worlds. Ice Cube, really,
Oh my god,
really.
yeah, yeah,
That's
that movie is. I didn't. Yeah, I couldn't believe how bad that movie was. Or I didn't watch it, but I'm saying the pictures I've seen for that movie and the reviews, like the reviews was like at a 4% at one point in time, and word of mouth people, they said it was the worst movie they've ever seen. Ice Cube, give it up, dog. Focus on the big 3.
right, right. You got too much shit going on. Well, at number 2, I got. It's no surprise, I got Sinners.
Mm,
Here's the thing: it could easily be number 1. I might have a surprise at number 1, but I got Sinners because when I remember 2025, I'm going to remember Sinners. You know, like that
yeah,
is going to be, to me, my takeaway when I think movies in 2025, when we're looking back in 10 years or whatever. I feel like it played such a vital role in my commentary. And not that anything was directly inspired by Sinners, but I feel like I talked about it so much. It's
right.
one of those notches on the history sheet when you look back. And I mean, and then, you know, like we beat over the head. Like I really enjoy a lot of parts of Sinners. I like like I said, the terrain. I like all the shots. I like the different. You know, I love the scene where they're driving through the plantation. You know, and just that scenery. I like the
Mhm.
scene where they're in the bar. I love the scene of the Navajo or the native tribe coming. The first scene where we see the vampire the first
Yeah.
time. I love those shots. You know, I love those scenes. And then also, you know, underrated or not an underrated thing, but a big thing that carried that movie to me that I love. I don't know if I like the whole soundtrack, but at least the songs that they played, the score. I like the score.
Right.
In that film was beautiful, man. That Rocky Road to Dublin with the dancing scene that's real life heat. And also the let Lassie,
Lassie, yeah.
yeah, like come on, when they're singing that shit like that, it literally just embodies the Irish Celtic culture. Like you could just feel it from those songs. So and then Preacher Boy, his singing, I didn't like the Preacher Boy's little girlfriend. I didn't like her singing, but that
Man,
scene,
yeah.
I think that scene turned into one of the craziest scenes we've seen all year, where
Yeah.
it transports everybody into different eras and how that all ties in is brilliant. So I got that at number 2.
Well, you know, just to piggyback off you, yeah, Sinners came in at my number 1. It was really hard for me to. I've been saying those were my 2 best
Damn, you
movies
got
all
that
year.
over. What'd you have at 2? One battle after another?
Yep.
Damn.
And you just said it, a big part is because I will remember this in 2025, but another part is because it lived up to the hype, man. I remember wanting to see this bad.
Mm-hmm.
Went and seen it in theaters a week after. And you know, it might be a little personal of why I like it so much. It was I watched this movie a week or maybe less than a week after my son was born. I
Mm.
watched this movie with my best friend, a black man, while I'm an Irish man. We're watching fucking
Right.
both of our cultures right here being, put on
Bring
literally
it
full display, musically wise. You know what I mean? We're hearing black music, soul music, and then we're hearing fucking like you just mentioned Lassie and Irish. So it's that's part of it. I could we could also go into the cinematography and the directing of this was fantastic. Um,
Yeah, shout out to Ryan Coogler for real.
yeah, shout out to Ryan Coogler for this, man. And it was just I think it was an important movie for what movies needed. I'm also a person who loves vampires, in shows. That's just been my shit. So it has that aspect for me. And yeah, I mean there wasn't nothing bad about this movie other than the casting of the girl, but
What I put on the screen.
but yeah, I'm just saying it had a little bit of everything. It had the witchcraft of voodoo, which I fuck with. It had like a little bit
Yep.
of of
And it
everything.
had comedy in it.
It had comedy in it. It had, and like you just said, that scene was crazy as fuck.
Yep.
To tell the story of music or
Transport.
black music, which I mean is music,
Yep.
and
Transporting over time.
transporting all the way through those people. And I'm sure a lot of people, especially white people, learn certain things like, oh shit,
Right.
that came from,
Right.
a lot of people think that rock and roll is a white thing. And it's like,
Right.
no, it's not,
Right.
like shit like that. So, it was just a very,
He took people to school.
he took people to school, a very well done movie, man. And I hope that I wouldn't, I would like further to this be the one and done.
Nah,
I think the
I
ending
want
was
that second.
gold.
I like. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought that ending was perfect. When it cut this scene, he was an old man.
But the ending, it forces it to.
It does because they're still around.
They're still around and they're
Yeah,
all still talking about it. And I mean,
yeah,
this whole idea that the flashback is supposed to be, they're going back in time to the early 1900s, and it's going to be based on the natives now, because that was a little Easter egg he put in there. That first scene with the natives,
yeah.
the Navajo tribe, they knew already because they had
Right.
experienced it. So he's supposed to be flashing back to see, and we're supposed to get a sight into what the vampires did to that culture.
Right.
How they blood. So I like that. I'm not mad at that, and that could be tight with the natives. And
It
shit
could
like
be.
that could be tight.
It could be.
Did you see what I put on screen? Can you see that?
Is Hunter Remnick from Zen? I'm crying, bro. But yeah, that it was just overall really, really good movie. And another reason is because I can't forget the feeling when you leave a theater and it's one of those movies.
Yep.
That
You know right away.
you just know right away, man. And like it's 6 months later, or it's really 8 months later. But like I'm going to remember that in 10 years. And you can't discredit that feeling because like that's your initial feeling. And like
Yep.
I've still only seen it that one time. And like I'm sure it's going to get better and better the more I watch it over the years. But I don't, I go to the theaters a little bit less this year than usual, but I usually go to theaters probably somewhere close to 20 times a year, maybe. I don't know, every other week, but on average. And it's rare to get one of those feelings
Right.
where you walk out and you have that feeling like I can't wait. I just finished that movie and I can't wait to watch it again.
I want to watch it again.
So yeah,
And it felt good. Well,
and it felt good.
coming in at my number one, it was tough. It was tough, but hold on. So hold on before I get mine, because I should have had it queued up. So you're talking
Another movie
about
we didn't talk about at all.
what?
That SZA movie.
Bro, shut up, bro.
I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, shit.
That was my number one.
Oh, is it?
No.
That's funny as fuck.
Look, I was trying to find a picture of it. It's not for real my number one. I'm trolling.
Bro, I'm crying. Yeah, I mean, that had the week on Smash for a week. I mean, the show
Listen,
started
man. Listen. Nah, for real.
one of them days.
One of them days, man. That's coming in at my number one. No, I'm trolling. I really got to rework my list. I wanted to troll. I'm gonna put Sinners was my number one. And Sarah's Oil comes in at my number 5. So I need to move Sarah's Oil to my back, move
Right.
long walk up and vice and all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, real quick, one of them days was, you should watch it. It's basically the Black Friday. I mean,
I know, that's why I heard in the girl version. I'm going to watch it. I don't know why I haven't already. I mean, at first I was super skeptical, and then everybody said it was good. I'm like, you know what? I will watch it. I mean, it has SZA and fucking Keke Palmer, but
and what's
and Issa Rae.
Yeah, Issa Rae.
She's
Issa Rae.
directed.
Issa Rae did what Issa Rae does.
Yeah.
You know, unique storytelling and shit. And then, but I think you're running to the same problem that you always have is with Keke Palmer. What does she be doing? Extra acting.
Extra acting.
That's the thing with Keke. I love Keke Palmer, but she's too good at it. She's too
by the book.
Too by the book. Like if they have her on the stage for you know, what's that new show that all the girls like, and they walk through the hallway with Jennifer Hudson? That show.
Oh yeah.
If they have her on there, she'll do opera. Like she was blown into this too much.
Yep.
And it's
Jackson DP.
Yeah, like golly. But no, real quick, Sarah's Oil. You know me, I'm a sucker for like Black history being told through stories, film, or music. So, and Sarah's Oil was really interesting to me because I didn't know this story, and it's based off of a true story. And this is my 5, y'all, by the way. It's not my number 1 movie, but I didn't get to talk about it. But it's really unique to see that. Now it's not cheesy, but you know, you're not getting no plot twist. You're not getting no, you know, it's kind of like your run of the mill, you know, colonizer movie or like victim movie, you know, black girl gets oil.
Right. They get the oil took and it's mine now. And
boom, boom. You know, now there's the good ending to it. You know, people, you know, shit. And it's like I said, it's based off a true story. But the main thing for me was it was shot well. I didn't think that there was a lot of bad acting in it. I mean, you know, there's some so-so stuff, but the main thing to me is the story. I did not know that story, so them being able to bring that story to the forefront to me was really neat because I did not know that story at all. So that comes in at my number 5. So yeah,
yeah, you mentioned it a couple weeks ago, and I've seen that it has good reviews. I actually didn't hear about it until you mentioned it. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll definitely check it out. I added it to my list already.
That's
so
something that you'll watch in February.
I guess.
Real quick before we get off here, let's slander. We got to slander 2 GOAT actors real quick.
Yeah, or 2 GOATs, not actors. But
No, 2 actors. We're gonna slander the director and the actor in one, but you just informed me that Daniel Day-Lewis's return didn't go well.
Yeah, it was never supposed to go well. It was one of them littler movies. This movie wasn't even shown at like Huber Heights. No, yeah, this movie wasn't even shown at Huber Heights Movie Theater. It wasn't a mass release. It was his son's first director experience. So it wasn't
looking out for his son.
Yeah, that's all that was.
Damn, have you seen it?
No, not yet.
No. What were the when you said that it was getting bad reviews? What do you remember?
It's just pretty mid across the board. I think Rotten Tomatoes is like 60-some%.
Right, and it didn't blow nobody's socks off.
No, it didn't blow nobody's socks off. It wasn't. Nope.
Okay, well then the other person is Mr. Denzel Washington. That movie was called Highest to Lowest, and it did get some promotion. You know, so this was supposed to do something.
Hell yeah, it did.
And you think, you know, Denzel, and you think fucking Spike Lee. You think immediate black classic.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that I haven't heard and apparently it's a remake. You know, not apparently.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I heard that too.
So that, you know, that always adds into shit because, you know, when shit's a remake or it's adapted from a TV person, and you said this before, you got 2 different things happening. You got people watching it for the first time that didn't know the original or didn't know the book. So they're just watching it with those eyes. And then whether they like the story or not, that's going to be their take. And then you got the people that actually watched, read the book or watched the old film. So they're comparing it to the original experience. So you have a lot of that in this film. But we wanted to really talk about the takeaway with it. I mean, I haven't heard nothing. Well, it lasted a lifetime, but that was it.
I wish people would stop because A$AP Rocky's in it. And cool. That's not my beef. But Ice Spice being like a...
Oh, my God. I hate when they do that. I hate
Does
when
anybody want to see that?
no. I hate when they do that shit. I hate when they try to, like you said with this Kai Cenat scary movie shit. Like we get it. Scary movie is known for cameos and shit like that, but like, I don't like a serious movie having hella cameos.
Fuck no.
Don't
Not even a little bit.
giving me no serious movie with a good script and good actors and good director with no cameos.
Nope.
We want
Because it
good
ruins it.
Yeah, it ruins it. It makes it too gimmicky, too tropey. But damn, there was one more fucking thing that I was going to ask you about, and I lost my train of thought. It wasn't Denzel, and it wasn't Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh, one last thing before you go. We have here. Let me share. I don't know if I got it. I don't really got it queued up. I wanted to really go over. You don't know off top. I don't know. Let's see if you can see. You can't see the screen. Hold on. Stop sharing. I'm trying to share this screen with the Oscar nominations. Just real quick. I'm trying to find the big award and see what you think.
Who will win?
Who will win? Let's see if I can find it. Documentary, short film. Ain't nobody seen that shit. Live action. Makeup and hairstylist. Sinners better win. Okay, Sinners is nominated for music original score. They better win now. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Go to best movie. I think one bow after another takes the cake.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that one.
This is my type of Christmas gift.
Let me see. I can't see the screen. Bruh. who the fuck got you that?
Tyler's mom.
Oh, that is funny, bruh. That is funny. Let me change the screen so you can see. You should be able to see a little bit better. Can you see better?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna just type it in. What is it? Nominees for best movie.
Mm-hmm. Or really, you could do best performance, best leading performance.
Best picture or best? Okay.
Yeah, because I really think that one bow after another is going to take home that best
Oh,
picture.
the Conclave came out this year too.
Was that this year? Yeah, it was this year. Wasn't it?
No. I'm tripping. They have okay. I'm looking at 2025, which is movies that came out in 2024.
Oh.
Okay, it says Best Picture hasn't been announced yet. Am I thinking of nominees for Oscars or Emmys?
Maybe Emmys. No, Emmys is shows, I think. Yeah, I think Emmys is TV shows.
Okay. Well, we voted. We can't find it for real. So I'll really end with that. You say one battle after another you think will probably take home the award.
Yeah, the best. Yeah.
Best picture or best movie or whatever.
Yeah.
I can see that because they ain't giving it to Sinners. Their damn weapons ain't even in the conversation. It's going to be some other movies that we probably missed.
And I could really see them giving the best performance to Leo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
everybody knows he's done got gypped a million times. So
he got gypped a million times, and now he's going to be, yeah, I mean, he finally won.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember what he ended up winning for.
The Revenant.
The Revenant.
The movie where he got attacked by a bear.
Yeah, so I mean, they finally got the monkey off his back. After all the baby blood and shit that he's done and shit, they finally get awarded him and shit. Real quick, any closing remarks on any movies or any what do y'all call them? No, that's called TBRs.
Yeah,
TBRs.
Not really. I think it was a good year for movies. Good year for original movies. More importantly. And yeah, as I said, I think 2026 will be another good year. It might be a make or break year for as far as theaters and shit go. So who knows?
I agree. That's my takeaway is that I think from 2024 to 2025, we got some good Hollywood movies back into the big studio, back on screen.
Right, Hollywood is what I should say.
As much as I hate Hollywood and those fuckers that do what they do, I will say it's been a part of me is like, man, they're good. They're good because I've seen the other side when you got people on Tubi making movies and shit like that, and I'll take a Hollywood movie over that any fucking day of the week. So
Any day of the week.
Any day of the week. But I will say, for me, as far as predicting the future, I think you're right. 2026 is going to be a real pivotal year in film, because I think with the not resurgence, but the surgence of AI, it's going to be really, 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 really interesting to see how they pull this off with, not next year, but if movies, we might be seeing the last year of real
movies without AI.
Without AI, with a real director, with real actors and shit like that. So I think 2026 is really going to be a pivotal and historic year. And I mean, we got the Odyssey coming.
It's all on the Christopher Nolan's shoulders.
Yeah, and there was something else. There was somebody else there was a whole bunch of old direct people was just like, damn, this director.
Yeah,
There's some other
Scorsese's dropping in 2026.
Yeah, so 2026 should be lining up to be a pretty good year. Well, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, dropping comments here live on the stream on YouTube and on Facebook. Everybody, y'all know the routine, to like and subscribe, and comment, keep getting our interactions up. Also, shout out to the Hummer Review. We will be back, guys. We will be back next week, sometime next week before the New Year's, to give our end of the year review, where we're going. I mean, we could be going hours, where we will have a lot of topics. You guys can hit me up in my inbox or on Facebook or on YouTube for anything that you guys see that happened this year in the culture and music and sport and play, entertainment, politics, that you guys feel like must be discussed and that you guys want to hear from us about. Shane should be on that stream, I hope. Maybe some other people. We might have a really big panel, and we'll talk about a lot of these end of the year topics.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.